Inside Diddy's hidden empire, the secret network that rules entertainment and beyond, Sean Diddy Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, has dominated the entertainment business for a considerable amount of time. Diddy, who has built an empire that encompasses not just the music industry, but also the fashion industry, the media, and spirits, has earned a reputation for being innovative and relentlessly ambitious. However, the last several years have been filled with both successes and difficulties, which have shed light on the complexity of his enormous control. Number 7. It was during these early years that we built a music powerhouse. Through his work with Bad Boy Records, Sean Combs brought about a change in the hip-hop landscape. As a talent director at Uptown Records, Sean Combs started his career in the early 1990s. It was there that he soon gained respect for his talent-spotting abilities and his marketing prowess. In spite of this, it was the establishment of Bad Boy Records in 1993 that propelled him to the forefront of the music industry. In addition to launching the careers of legendary musicians like the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, untold, and Maze, the label was also responsible for revolutionizing hip-hop with its combination of gritty street tales and glossy images at the time. It was Diddy's success as a producer and musician that laid the groundwork for the career paths of contemporary music moguls. It was his first album, released in 1997, entitled No Way Out. That was a financial success, selling more than 7 million copies in the United States, and for which he was awarded a Grammy. Songs like I'll Be Missing You, a tribute to the Notorious B.I.G., solidified his status as a cultural icon. Number 6. Expanding the scope of the empire while including Sean John and others. How did Sean John deal with the difficulties that the retail business presented to him, and how did he handle them? The extent of Combs' aspirations went much beyond the realm of music. In the year 1998, he introduced the clothing brand Sean John, which was characterized by a combination of high fashion and streetwear characteristics. In 2004, the company was awarded the coveted Council of Fashion Designers of America CFDA Award for menswear. Designer of the Year, there was widespread praise for the brand, and it even won the award. During this time, Sean John became a cultural phenomenon, and fans and celebrities alike wore his clothing. As of the year 2008, the amount of yearly income generated by the brand was in the hundreds of millions. Diddy's position as a fashion creator was further solidified by the fact that the brand continued to be a prominent pillar of his portfolio, despite the difficulties that were encountered in the retail market. Number 5. The rise of Ciroc and Revolt TV in the scope of the communications industry. What was the impetus behind Diddy's decision to launch Revolt TV, and how did the company want to distinguish itself within the competitive media landscape? In addition, Diddy's forays into the worlds of television and spirits provided more evidence of his business potential. Through the promotion of varied viewpoints and the showcasing of up-and-coming artists, he established Revolt TV in 2013, a music-oriented network with the objective of reviving the industry. Revolt continued to be a cornerstone of Diddy's brand as a cultural leader, despite the fact that it faced competition in the ever-changing media environment. Diddy's deal with Diageo, the world's largest beverage company, to promote Ciroc vodka in 2007 was perhaps the most profitable alliance he has ever had. Ciroc went from being a relatively unknown brand to being a mainstay in the world of nightlife and popular culture under his direction, reaching a point when its yearly sales surpassed $1 billion at its height. As evidence of his ability to transform lifestyle branding into large financial benefits, he had an interest in Ciroc, which included a profit share of 50%. Number 4. The downfall obstacles in the way of legal proceedings and financial strain. What effect did the accusations against Diddy have on his reputation and his business relationships? In 2023, numerous allegations of sexual assault and abuse surfaced. These charges were made public via the media. Intense media attention and considerable legal challenges were brought forth as a result of the lawsuits that were launched by former partners and colleagues. The singer Cassie, who accused Diddy of years of abuse and deception, was embroiled in one of the most high-profile disputes. Diddy's business empire faced penalties as a result of these charges. The agreement between Diageo and him was ended in June of 2023, with the reason being that he had failed to fulfill his duties. Due to the fact that the Copor transaction constituted the foundation of his riches, this decision dealt a huge blow to his financial situation. By the end of the year 2024, Combs' net worth had dropped from close to $1 billion to roughly $400 million. Diddy was compelled to sell critical assets, including his Los Angeles house and private plane, as a result of the loss of sponsorships and endorsements, as well as the growing legal bills. Number 3. The influence on revealed television. What kinds of initiatives may Revolt potentially adopt in order to win back the faith of investors and advertisers? Diddy resigned from his position as CEO of Revolt TV due to mounting criticism, which had significant consequences. It was difficult for advertisers and investors to deal with the network's relationship with Combs, despite the fact that the network made an effort to separate itself from the scandals. Revolt had been an ambitious project with the goal of providing a platform to voices that were underrepresented in the music and cultural industries. The network, however, was left at a crossroads as a result of Diddy's departure, and it is now battling to reinvent its identity and sustain its relevance in the environment of competing media. Number 2. A legacy that is in difficulty. When it comes to music and business, how does the image of Diddy's contributions change as a result of the charges that have been made against him? Diddy's legal problems not only raise concerns about his capacity to maintain his financial stability, but they also put a shadow on his legacy. As a visionary who pushed the limits of entertainment and business over a number of decades, he was lauded for his accomplishments. Aspiring business magnates look up to him as a model because of his prowess in transforming obstacles into opportunities. A more difficult picture emerges, however, when one considers the new claims. One school of thought contends that Diddy's success might be attributed, at least in part, to a society that promotes exploitation and power imbalances. Supporters, on the other hand, highlight his contributions to other fields, including music, fashion, and charity, and they urge a more balanced perspective on his legacy. Number 1. The path that lies after. Given Diddy's career, which includes both his accomplishments and his problems, what are some lessons that other industry executives may gain from his experiences? As of the month of January 2025, Sean Combs is still being held in custody, and his trial is slated to take place in May. It is anticipated that the judicial processes will be a defining event, which will have repercussions for both his personal image and his ambitions in the professional world. There is a lot of speculation among observers over the future of Diddy's business endeavors. As a cautionary tale about the dangers of unbridled ambition, would his empire be able to revive, or will it serve other purposes? Regardless of the actual ending, his narrative illuminates the complexities of fame, power, and responsibility in the contemporary entertainment business. In conclusion, Sean Diddy Combs established an empire that extended beyond the realm of music, profoundly influencing both social culture and commercial enterprise. His accomplishments, which ranged from the stratospheric growth of Bad Boy Records to the monumental success of Ciroc Vodka, demonstrated a drive and vision that was unmatched by anybody else. Over the last several years, however, his empire has been shown to have flaws, which has brought to light the repercussions of both personal and professional mistakes. As the legal fights that he is now engaged in develop, the whole world is watching to see how one of the most important personalities in the entertainment industry will handle the problems that lie ahead. The life of Diddy serves as a poignant reminder of the ups and downs of celebrity, the intricacies of legacy, and the immeasurable influence that a single person can have on the culture of the whole world. Regardless of the success or failure of his empire, his influence on music, fashion, and business will remain a significant chapter in the history of entertainment. If you enjoyed this deep dive into fashion history, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with fellow fashion lovers.